better since then, more control of the pitch. You know, they're not afraid to chuck themselves at the ball, to have all three players diving at it, happy to play in the chaos. But Dignitas, they are just so good and controlled and petrifying.
Vatira there with a little bit of an iffy touch, and Joris reading it perfectly. Actually gets the 50 with Vatira, sends it central. Big man Scrubkiller waiting in.
Apparently Jack.
Yeah, for sure. Seeing Scrubkiller on that roster, and when we initially saw the tweet saying that he was on that team, we were worried, but Scrub, he has nailed that goal as much as he's nailed his appearance on this famous roster. Just such a tight turn onto the ball. Rise can't get back in time, and it's something that I think Scrub done at the Fall Major, only getting top 8, coming up against a fiery Semper who just looks phenomenal on the day. There's a chance for Queso to get their first goal against that miraculous squad.
It was a really good play there from Vatira. Not quite beating Scrubkiller, but just making sure the ball couldn't have any control from Scrubkiller. And that was enough to tee right. It's another good touch though from Joe. I think he's going to have this second one cleanly. Is he? No, again, apparently Jack flinging his car at the ball, making sure it's only a 50-50 that they get, but they can still do so much damage with it. There is Vatira, your man, Stumpy, and he's playing very well.
Absolutely lovely shot. Goes via that 100, waits for the ball to bounce, and Joris, because he commits to the corner, gives him space, gets the double tap on the air dribble. It's cross for an inside out, not even save, just a little mosey around. Was quite enjoyable to watch. And now we're at 0 seconds. Chance for Vatira to show a bit more magic off the corner. Joris has to get a touch, doesn't. Joya with the catch, central with the pass. Rise on target, and the first game going to Queso.
Look at this flick right here. Joris misses it short, but that from Joya, he catches it, he flings it. Rise is already ready for it. Team Queso, we say they're chaotic, but their comms are sublime.
That pass from Joya, you're right, I didn't even mention that. Just to try and overcome.
Well, apparently Jack is trying to overcome the first defender. He managed it, but only to Joyo, who is defending on the backboard very well, but they get into a little bit of trouble, do Team Queso. And there is Joris with a car that looks like cheese, bundling it home.
Awkward touch, though, from Joyo, and then Vatira not able to read it nicely. Rise and Vatira combining together, drives at a player. And he'll do that every single time, and yet the defense firstly has to deal with it, and secondly has to predict it. Vatira predicts an awkward touch from Jorias. It just falls to him in the midfield. Rise with that touch, from Scrubkiller rather, and it just means that Vatira able to send it to the far post.
Yeah, it looks so controlled. You know, he is a player that loves playing with the ball on the floor, loves squaring up against 2 or 3 opponents and just putting the ball past them, but Scrubkiller, he only needs one chance himself.
Good touch from Jack to find him. I love that, just faking on that sidewall, so Ryzen has to stay grounded, and the position from Scrubkiller to be low and then immediately get up.
Ball wanting to charge it forward. This is where Dignitas, we're feeling really comfortable. It seems that the defending from Queso is just going straight back to them. And Chorias, I mean, you can't give that man that much space.
Oh my god.
What?
Reading that
flip as well.
The pre-flip into the flip preset above 2 defenders after reading games. And if you say them to like anyone who doesn't know Rocket League, it sounds very gamery. Just incredible stuff. Apparently Jack can finish off that shot from Jorias. 4-1, and I cannot wait to hear the comms video for this.
I am so happy that Orb didn't let me change my prediction. Dignitas are always going to see this series away. Look how easy.
No, sir.
So that wasn't a goal?
Nope. Not a goal.
Should have been a goal.
Nope. No, it shouldn't have been a goal. Nah, that's impossible to score. That's the thing. That unbelievably open net was impossible to score from Joya, so I'm not bothered, and Jorias gets another one to go.
It's the duality of Rocket League, you know. And
that it looked like Astral was feeling it. Nearly the pre-jump from Jack. But now it looks like every single player on Dignitas is feeling it. And it just looks like a freestyle, free play lobby.
It looks like they, as a whole, are just enjoying themselves over here on Forbidden Temple. I mean, what a lovely performance that was from Dignitas. Jorias wasn't quite a pass from Vatira. I think the knock into the center for a teammate would have been the play. Didn't manage it there. Rice is still coming in. Another bump.
Brilliant.
They do that so much as well, Queso. You are never safe when you're in defense against them.
Absolutely gorgeous play. Scrub gets knocked out of the path of that ball. Jack has to scramble to try and get anything this time.
I'm not sure that's how it works. But we are going to play a 2v2. Joyo up to the ball. Apparently Jack's been beaten. Joyo's going to score it. And it's Team Queso that come out on top.
Rule 2 with the second goal opening up in the 2v2. Look at Jack and Joyo doing an air show together like their wonder save.
Vatira making Dignitas tear up right there. Stepping up to that save. And then Rise is going to kill the game with 36 seconds left. Team Queso, they're going to have a chance to win this one in the next couple of games.
Awkward touch from Scrub, leaves it to Rise, but he just needed to try and keep that possession. If it's 3-0, if it's 2-0, it literally doesn't. Going 2-1 in the series. The passing play starting to emerge from Dig. How do they just deal with the last 30 seconds of this? I think that was a fake from Jorias just in the 6-yard box.
It's just turned into that sort of game where if there can be a kickoff goal, the last few seconds will be very interesting indeed. This is what this game comes down to.
Loss get to them at all. They've dealt with that very nicely. And so, on our 4th match, we are going to see whether Dig are able to bring it back and win 2 in a row, or will a top 8 team in the world fall to Queso, a team that didn't make it.
Or can I change again? Can I go back?
We're going to be vindicated as Dig believers. Cole, are you officially switching to Queso?
I'm not allowed to. So, officially, I am not. But internally, in my heart, I know that I am a member of Team Queso right now. Look how quickly Rise challenges that one. Rise is going up as well. Makes it absolutely impossible for Scrub Killer to know which third man meant that he was all the way back there. They do have a tendency to push that third man just a little bit far forward, but sometimes you need to be a bit more defensive, as apparently Jack was there. Can he do it again? No, he can't. Joyo gets his 3rd goal in a row.
Slotted in like a coin in a piggy bank, just finds the only gap he can, right behind apparently Jack. Amazing placement from...
He's just blocked away by Joyo for his first touch. Wasn't as good as it needs to be, and maybe, just maybe for the first time to me in this series, Dignitas themselves are starting to slow down because Queso are dominating them.
That movement from Vatira, just the immediate jump 1-2, and then in position to bump Jack if he went late. Perfect. Codes that are out there. It's so nice to see pros using them, and you can basically be a pro if you do so too.
Yeah, I absolutely love seeing them do it. I'm loving seeing Dignitas get back into this series as well. It looked like it was just about sneaking in, then like it was hitting the crossbar, but eventually it found its way home.
Backboard error from Joyo opens it up, and Rise anticipating the ball was going to obviously possible. It's still a lot of time. A great bump from Jack nearly opens it, but Joyo with the save.
I think it's a ceiling pinch, sorry, and it's going to be second/3rd own goal of the Apollo Open.
That is a very harsh own goal. Rise with a nice touch on, but from the post onto Jack, into the orange.
With enough strength of character to stand true of what we believed. We've fallen. Dignitas have fallen. GG's come out. Team Queso take their win and go 2-0 in Group B.
Fantastic win for Queso there as well, because they are